Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jess and today I have my 2023 journal lineup to share with you guys. I am very stoked to start these new journals. I actually did a little bit of a switch up last minute for the lineup, so I now have 4 journals to share with you guys. So let's get right into it. So first I have this beautiful PaperandMilk and Wonton in a Million journal. PaperandMilk designed this beautiful cover here, and then the journal itself is by Wonton in a Million. This beautiful holographic star cover is also by Wonton in a Million because I did not trust myself to keep this planner safe without it. So this journal is a vertical weekly planner. I am actually going to be using it as memory keeping. I was first introduced to this journal when I watched PaperandMilk's Techo kaigi stream, and she was sharing this collab on her stream, and I just fell in love with it. The cover was just so precious, I couldn't pass it up. And I've never actually tried a vertical planner, which is what this is. This is a vertical weekly planner. The thing that kind of pushed me to want to try it is the way the layout looks. So what I really love about this planner is what it has. It has pure white pages, which are my favorite. And it's also a bit wider than a normal A5, so I think it'll be fun to try out this size journal. And there's lots of room in the monthly, but the main thing that I really liked about this journal is that there isn't like too much going on. It's very simple and faded, so the decorations and writing can really shine through. I don't like when a journal is really busy with its design. I like very busy spreads with lots of stationery and stuff in it, but I'm not a big fan when the journal has a lot of writing and stuff like that printed in it. I like when it's very simple and clean looking, and then I can just completely mess it up with all my stationery and my horrible handwriting. So I am planning to use this journal as a memory keeping journal. It is going to be basically a daily log of my life for the next 6 months. It's only a 6-month long journal, and if I like it, then I'll get another vertical planner and continue doing it past then. So my plan is just to record all the things that I do in a day, what I eat, what I watched, where I went, if I worked, whatever, just so I can have like a little log of everything that's happened throughout the next 6 months. And I also think it'll make journaling in my art journal, life journal, main journal, whatever you want to call it, a lot easier, because if there's a day that I want to journal about that's already passed, I can easily look back in here and see all the details of the day, and it'll make it a lot easier to remember all the things that I want to put in those spreads. All right, and then the next journal we have is a journal you guys have already seen. It is my monthly and weekly Undated Muji planner. Oh, that's something I forgot to mention about the last journal as well. I really love undated planners. I am very bad at sticking to routines, staying on schedule, sticking to plans, making plans, being on time. I'm really bad at all that. I definitely just wing it. I have pretty bad ADHD, and that makes keeping routines and new habits pretty hard. I'll kind of just have bursts where I'm really, really good, really productive, sticking to plans and just like getting all the things done, and then I just crash. So it's always very back and forth for me. So that's why it's better for me to have undated planners, because then I won't have a bunch of empty pages. I can just not journal those weeks where I'm not feeling like I'm going to be able to keep up with it, and then I can journal the weeks where I'm feeling it and where I need it. So yeah, it just works out a lot better for me and my personality. So that was another thing that attracted me to this planner, but then also to this Muji weekly and monthly planner. So I have already shown it to you, but I'll show it to you guys again really quick in case you're new here or didn't see that video. It has these beautiful monthly spreads, and then my absolute favorite are these weekly spreads. I love them so much. They work out so well for me, and I love decorating them. They're like my favorite thing to decorate at the moment. I actually can't wait to set up this month. I still haven't set it up even though it's like 4 days into January. I love this journal so much, and this is just my planner. So I write to-do lists when I'm working and events that are happening, stuff like that. Just a normal planner. And it works really well for me, and I can see me using this for a long time. I imagine I'll be getting another one next year. And it is a 16-month long journal. That's why I started it back in September, because I didn't actually have a planner last year. And then I kind of felt like I really needed one again. So in September I found this. Actually, I think I found it in August, but then in September I purchased it and set it up, and then it will last all the way till the end of this year. So yeah, I'm so excited about this journal. I love it so much, and I highly recommend. It's the Muji weekly, monthly, undated planner. I actually got this one off of Amazon. They didn't have it on their website. So I found it on Amazon and I just love it so much. Alright, anyway, moving on to the next journal. So this is actually a new journal in my collection. This is a traveler-sized notebook in a beautiful vegan cork leather cover. It's a really nice, ethical, and sustainable alternative to leather. It is by the brand Veyrona, and I really, really love this so much, and I highly recommend it to anybody who is like me and tries to buy leather as little as possible. And honestly, like, just personally, I prefer the look of this one a lot more. I can't wait to use this cover. I actually had this cover since the summer, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, and then I decided I think I'm going to use it as my new art journal / life journal, main journal. I really need to just decide on a name, so I don't have to say that every single time I'm talking about my journal. But yeah, I was going to use it for my main journal, but then last minute I decided this is going to be my travel journal. So essentially, when I go on trips, this is what I will bring with me, and I'll write in here and decorate with stationery and write about everything that's happening on my trips, maybe put some ephemera from my travels in there, so that way I have all the details of my travels documented in here. And then in my larger memory keeping art / life journal, okay, we're just gonna call it my journal. I think that's best because I can't decide on one name, and I think just my journal, my main journal, is the best thing to call it, because that's what it is, it's my main journal. So, and then in my main journal, I will print out the photos from those trips after the fact and put it in there. And then this will just be like writing and stationery and ephemera. No photos in this one. Unless I get like a Polaroid camera, then it'd be kind of cute. But anyway, I'm getting into too many side tangents. This is my 2023 travel journal. One of the reasons why I think it's so great for travel journaling is it has so many pockets, it's super light, and it also has 2 bands in there, so you can hold a couple of notebooks, or you can put other things in there like pouches and stuff. So there's lots of storage, it's very lightweight, and it's smaller than my main journal, so it'll be really easy to travel with. And it's also just so beautiful. I really can't wait to start using this. And then if I end up liking this, then maybe I'll end up using it as my main journal next year. But yeah, I think that this year it's better to just kind of test it out and see how I like it, instead of making it my main journal right away without knowing how I feel about journaling in this. And then lastly, we have my main journal that I keep referring to. So I decided to stick with my A5 pure white Dotgrid notebooks. You might have seen it last year in my 2023 journal lineup. This was actually going to be my travel journal to document past travels from before I was journaling, so that way I could have them all in one space. But now I'm not so certain that I'm going to do that at all, so I decided to use this as my main journal, because I decided last minute that I didn't want to use the other one as my main journal, and that I wanted to stick with this size, because this size was really starting to inspire and excite me again, and I had lots of ideas of how I want to use it, so I wasn't ready to give it up. So yeah, this is going to be my main journal, and it is absolutely stunning. This will be mostly like visual memory keeping, lots of photos in here, lots of stationery, lots of decorative journals. I'm hoping to write more in this journal too. That's a big goal for 2023, is to just write more often so my writing can actually improve, so that way I don't mind writing in my spreads as much, because I love the way writing looks in spreads, and it also helps give context to what happened in those days. So it's really good for future me when I look back on the spreads to have a little bit more context, a little bit more information about how I was feeling and what happened, etc. So yeah, I really want to start writing more in my journals. Another reason why I felt like this was a better choice to keep as my main journal over the other one was that it has a lot more room for photos, and I love taking photos, and I love printing large photos so you can really see all the details and the colors. And so this has a lot more room to store those photos in. So yeah, that will be my 2023 main journal, and I can't wait to open it up and start using it. And that is all for my 2023 journal lineup. I do, of course, have a few other journals that are still ongoing, like my K-drama journal, my board game journal, my diary, my food diary. Those are all just journals that I'll use until I fill them up. But these are the journals that are 2023 journals in particular. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'd love to know what you guys are using as well, so comment down below what your lineup is. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to. It really helps me out, helps my channel grow, it helps my videos to get seen in this mysterious algorithm. So yeah, thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.